Wow, the LinkedIn coach.
We're back again, and today
are.
we're talking about auditing your profile. Now, I'm Jo, just in case
Oh
you
yes,
don't know.
and I'm Reds, just in case you don't know.
Yes, so auditing your profile. Last week we talked about goal setting, getting clear about where you're going, and now we're going to go into a little bit more detail about, well, if you're not quite excited about your profile, what should you be doing? What else? Volunteering. Are you doing any new volunteering? Put that in your profile because it shows that you're a well-rounded person, or adding other skills. Have you studied anything new? Have you just graduated from your degree last year, your master's, your whatever? Make sure it's on your profile.
So if you're after a career change, what would you change? What would the first thing you'd think of that you would change?
Well, you could change a headline. I mean, I wouldn't put seeking new opportunity and that's it.
Yeah.
Because that's no context. But you could say you're going from, I don't know, you were a nurse and you're going to be now, you've just maybe retrained and you've just graduated as a quantity surveyor. I don't know, just made that up.
Yep.
You could obviously put the certifications in, you put your education in that matches that. Your headline might be quantity surveyor graduate seeking an opportunity, seeking a new role. So it's clear that you are seeking a role, but you don't just put seeking a new role.
You can't say, "Geez a job."
No, Les, don't do that. Don't do that.
Geez a job, geez a job, geez a job.
Oh dear.
No, you
We
can't
had
do
a previous
that.
episode and that was in. Yeah, but just make it about the value you offer, not just where you are right now, the fact you're looking for a job, it's where you're going. So the kind of role you want to find. So you could say graduate. Graduate is code for you've just, you're moving up a ladder, rather than saying seeking new role. So it depends on how you word it, but use your language, the language you use, but also use the language of the job you're looking for. So if you are looking to change careers or jobs, look at the jobs you're going for and look at the language they use in the job ads and reflect your profile to match in an authentic way.
Gotcha. Okay. Yep, that's good.
Yeah, because often, like I said, this is the time we start reflecting, going, I hate my job, I'm going to get a new job, or you've just graduated and it's time to actually get a job.
Yeah.
Because you've had a bit of a holiday.
Okay.
So that's, the other part of your profile you might want to review is your skills section.
Mm-hmm.
Because whether you're in the job market or the business market, skills help you get found. And people can endorse you for skills, but the skills you had last year, or maybe you haven't touched them for a few years, you might have gained new skills. You want the skills to match the job you're going for, the role you're going for, the services you provide. So in your skills, I'd expect to see things like video marketing, video production, all those sorts of things.
Okay.
And there might be a term that you weren't using before that has become a buzzword. Now, buzzwords are, sometimes you want to stay away from them, but if it's a word that people know now, put it in your profile. It might be something that is become more common, or maybe it's a particular way of doing what you do. So say you're a butcher and there's a new style of butchery I'm vegetarian, so this is a really weird example, but maybe there's a particular style of butchering animals or preparing meat,
A new skill or a new technique or
maybe
something?
you've just watched trained with Gordon Ramsay and he's been teaching a new, and that's the thing that you want to be known for. It's a new corner. That was a really weird example to use. Who knows why I chose meat?
I don't know either.
I don't know what goes on in this head.
Bacon.
Yes, let's not go there. But so if there's a new area, like for me with LinkedIn training, maybe I've decided this is the year I'm going to be doing a LinkedIn training for events. And that's all I'm doing. Then that's what I want to talk about on my profile. If you do lead generation, and one of our guests does that, that's the kind of thing you'd be putting on your profile. So LinkedIn lead generation will be the thing. Now that's not on my profile because it's not what I do. But if that was where I was moving towards, which is why you should audit your profile, just to make sure it's where you're going. It's flowing with where you're up to. Oh, the other thing I haven't talked about is media. And this kind of relates to what you do, Reg. So review your media content. So the summary and experience particularly, you can have media attachments. So is that up to date? Like for me, I do a lot of speaking. I've got a speaker kit. So over the break, I updated it. So I've got a 2019 speaker kit.
Yep.
The photo on the front cover is me in blue hair rather than the red hair I had before. So that document link needed to be updated. So that's something I've done.
Right.
If I filmed a new video, that would go there. So you might have clients that you've filmed some profile videos for, because that's something you do. So those clients would want to put that on their profile.
Yes, they would.
They would.
That's the whole idea of the profile video would be have it on your profile.
Yeah, so, have you had some publicity over the break? Maybe, you've been in the media. Can that go on your profile?
So I guess it can be anything. It can be a picture or a scan of the article in the paper, or it can be the actual link to the video file, whether it's on YouTube or held somewhere else.
Yeah.
So all
absolutely. So make sure that all those
valuable.
Just so everything matches where you are and what you've achieved and where you're going. And something else you could audit. I mean, you can't really do anything about it, but it's more the action is look at your recommendations. When was the last time you asked for a recommendation or you gave one? But in terms of what shows on your own profile, why not ask your clients from late last year that are happy with what you've done for them, and ask them for a recommendation.
Good idea.
That will automatically refresh your profile as well.
Okay, that's we've covered quite a bit.
There's a lot to do. So, but going back to stepping it down is just look, maybe, today focus on the top bit of your profile, your photo, your headline, your summary, your contact info. Have a look at that. Next time come in, look at your experience section. Then come in and do your skills and look at recommendations. Then look at maybe your accomplishments. But just look at it in pieces and work through it. And once again, you can join my 7-day challenge to help, which will help you with all of this over a 7-day period.
Good place to start. It's free.
It's free.
That's a big seller. It's free.
That's right.
All right. Well, that's good.
It is good, isn't it?
It's pretty good.
I know a little bit about LinkedIn.
It's like we've actually planned that.
I know.
Wow.
Who knew?
Excellent. All right. So, if you need help planning and strategizing for your 2019 on LinkedIn, which is going to be huge.
It's going to be awesome.
It's going to be big. Well, mainly because LinkedIn has positioned itself in such a way that it's a bit more relevant now. It's someone said it's fresh. It's fresh.
Fresh. Yeah.
But native video is going to be taking off in a big way, and I reckon they'll be bringing in live video. What do you reckon?
I reckon. I've heard it.
You've heard it?
I've heard it. I haven't heard a date, but I know it's coming.
Yeah, so that will change it as well. So get on board. If you have any hints and tips or any questions, please feel free to get in contact.
And you did mention about strategizing, and just to say, if you need help, because I find a lot of my clients get stuck in their own head, and I get stuck in my own head, and I go elsewhere to get my own help, but that makes sense. Book a session with me or book a session with Reg if you want to strategize or go through your web strategy in terms of video and how you can use it. And book a session with Reg, and he can help you unpack the possibilities of video.
Indeed you do. All right. Thank you very much for watching. We do appreciate it. Follow the hashtag. Make sure you follow us on LinkedIn and follow the company page as well. I think I've covered it all.
We have. So hashtag the LinkedIn Couch, follow, engage, share.
Lovely. Thank you for watching and hanging around to the very end, and we'll see you next week.
See you then.